In this video, we are going to talk about the problem sum of n numbers. Let us have a look at the problem statement. So the problem states that we have to write a program that asks the user for a number n and prints the sum of the numbers from 1 to n. For example, the sample input has been taken as n equals to 10 and the output should be 55, as the sum of the numbers 1, 2, 3 up to 10 is 55. So we are going to look at two solutions to this problem statement. The first algorithm is using the loop statements. Now the loop statements are those statements which perform a certain task repeated number of times. So let us look at the first algorithm. The algorithm name is sum of n numbers. We are taking the input as the integer n and the output is the sum of the first n numbers. So we have taken two variables. One is the sum variable, which is initialized to 0, and other is the I variable, that is initialized to 1. We are using the while loop construct to solve this problem, and the condition we have taken is I less than equals to n. So while this condition is true, we are going to calculate the sum by adding the sum to the I variable, and at each iteration will be incrementing the value of I, and finally we will be returning the value of sum as the output. Now let us look at the algorithm tracing. In this tracing, we have created a table where we will be keeping track of the values, and the initial value of I is 1 and the sum is 0. We have taken n is equals to 4 as the example. So we'll be checking the condition every time. The first we'll check I less than equals to 4. So 1 is less than equals to 4. The condition is true. So the sum becomes 1. Then I is incremented and we get 2 less than equals to 4 is true. So we add the sum to the value of I, that is 1 plus 2, the sum is 3. I becomes 3. 3 is less than equals to 4. The condition is true. Once again, the sum is calculated by adding these two values. 3 plus 3, that is 6. In the next iteration, I becomes 4 and the condition is still true, and the sum becomes 6 plus 4, 10. And I gets incremented once more. I becomes 5. The conditions become false, and the final value of sum is returned, that is sum is equals to 10. Let us now code this problem in Python. So first we'll be writing the input statement. So this is the input statement. N is equals to int of input enter number. So this statement will prompt the user to enter the value of n. Now let us take the sum variable and initialize it to 0 and I is equals to 0. Now the condition of while loop, I less than equals to n, and inside the while loop we'll be writing sum is equals to sum plus I, and finally we have to increment the value of I, and at last outside the while loop we'll be printing the value of n, value of sum. Sum is equals to sum. Now let us look at the execution of this code. So the Python interpreter asks to enter the value of n. So we are entering the value of n, that is 10, and we get the final output as sum is equals to 55. So that was the execution of the first algorithm of sum of n numbers, that is using the loop statements. Now let us have a look at the second algorithm that uses the direct formula for the sum of n numbers. So the formula is given by summation I is equals to n times n plus 1 divided by 2. So the algorithm just becomes a single statement, sum is equals to n times n plus 1 whole divided by 2, and we are just returning the sum. So let us look at the tracing. So tracing says that we are taking n is equals to 4 and just we are computing this equation using n is equals to 4. So the answer becomes once again as expected 10. Now let us take a look at how this second algorithm works. So same, we are taking the input n and now we are going to calculate the sum using the formula, that is n times n plus 1 divided by 2, and we are just going to print the sum. So this once again asks the user to enter the number, and we have got the sum as 55. So that was the execution for the second algorithm for the sum of n numbers problem. Now we'll have a look at the use of loops. Now looping is a very important concept in programming when we want to solve the problems which involve a single operation that is to be performed repeatedly. Now there are many examples for looping where we use looping. That is, one of the very most important examples is the arrays. While using arrays, if we want to input values or display values or access the elements of an array, we use loops. It is also used in finding the sum of series sequences, as we were doing in this video, and there are many important series like sine series, cos series, or the Fibonacci series that uses the loop statements. Now what's next? So we can try out some variations into this problem. Like one of the variation is here, sum of first n even numbers. So can you think of a condition for an even number? We just want to calculate only the even numbers, the sum of only the even numbers. And the second problem is sum of first n odd numbers. And also give a thought, what would happen if you forget the increment statement? That is, in this place, if we forget to write this I++ statement, the increment statement, what would happen to the program? What change would be seen in the program? So that's it for this video. Thank you.